everybody. Welcome to Arnprior, Ontario. I'm here with Ryan Woods. He's just getting his stuff ready to go here for the game. He's have all those numbers and everything ready. So we got about 4 minutes on the clock here. We're going to bring you into a quick commercial here for the sponsor for the game, and then we're right back. Get ready, guys. Check out the Mulva Hill Insurance.
The Arnprior Rivermen team and stream supporter, Mulva Hill Insurance. For auto insurance, home insurance, boat insurance, motorcycle insurance, travel insurance, or recreational insurance. Open Monday to Fridays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. At Mulva Hill Insurance, our rates are bar down the best, just like the Rivermen slap shots. So give Mulva Hill Insurance a call or visit mulvahillinsurance.com. Why wouldn't you?
Here we go. So they're just getting the Zamboni off the ice now, and we got a viewer, rock on, awesome. So we're kicking down here. Not too many people yet into the arena, but that happens here in Arnprior as they're starting to filter in. They got the Cold Bear Brewery brews rolling here, so anyone get on down. If you're in Arnprior, get on down to the Nick Smith Center into the Brett Hall Arena. Get yourself a Cold Bear brew and get yourself watching this game. It's going to be a great one here between Deseronto and the Rivermen. Deseronto rocking their Blues tonight. So if you haven't seen them, get excited for the Blues. Now we do have some highlights of them, but you're going to get to see a full game with them. And we also got the Flag Bears. They'll be coming onto the ice here. So I'm just going to pop this over here for you guys onto the screen. And as you can see down here, we got the stuff coming in. We're just going to leave this kicking here. I'm going to leave the mic on so you can catch the atmosphere as Ryan just finishes up getting ready, and then he'll take you in for the call as they come on the ice.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Nick Smith Center for today's game between the Deseronto Bulldogs and your Arnprior Rivermen. A quick announcement before we begin. Please be advised that there is no smoking allowed anywhere on the premises. Now please welcome to the ice today's flag bearers and volunteer puck retrievers. Remy Brew, Nathan Kavanaugh, Emmett Melton, and Robbie Schnapp. And now please welcome to the ice today's opponents, the Deseronto Bulldogs. And now please welcome to the ice your starting lineup for the Rivermen today. Number 16, Carter Peck. Number 23, Eric Lencio. Number 27, Jack Rulo. Number 42, Brett Ashton. Number 64, Logan LaFave. And starting in goal, number 32, Pat Killian. Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask if you are able to please rise, remove your caps, and join us for our national anthem.
That's the anthem, guys. They're going to get a quick picture here, it looks like, with the flag bearers, with Adrian Moyes, and they're going to get this game started. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Woods has the call.
Hello, everybody, and welcome inside the Nick Smith Center for tonight's EOSHL action between the Arnprior Rivermen and the Deseronto Bulldogs. Entering tonight's contest, this is a very important 4-point game as both teams sit 4th and 5th place respectively in the division. So big matchup, and we are ready for the puck drop. Puck drops and we are underway. Rivermen win back into their own end and pass over to the near side. Rivermen coming off a tough loss last week to the Islanders from the Lou Jeffries Memorial Arena in Gananoque, and Deseronto coming off a win versus Frontenac. So both teams coming in from different situations, and both teams trying to come away with the 2 points tonight. Rivermen stretch out to the right side and over the blue line, drop pass. Shot on goal by the newly acquired Ashton. A couple of players making their Rivermen debuts tonight, including Ashton and Eric Lancio, both coming over in a trade from the Royals. Bulldogs break out to center ice, poke it past the defense, and down the right side they go, but Ryan Peck comes in and keeps the play to the outside. Rivermen fire the puck the length of the ice, and icing called. 1:05 into the first period. Good opening shift by the Bulldogs. Get some offensive zone time and force the Rivermen to ice the puck. And the face-off will come up to the left of Patrick Killeen, your starting netminder for the Rivermen. Bad pass at the blue line. Puck comes out to center ice, and Ryan Peck passes up for Jesse Dick, but the puck poked off Dick's stick into the corner. Pass up the right side, out of the reach. And back comes Matt Denis, trying to play it outside, but it's kept in at the blue line by the Bulldogs. Duhaime behind the Rivermen net. Turnover, and in come the Bulldogs. Shot attempt from the slot is blocked, and the rebound goes over top of the net. Puck in the near corner. Passed in front at the left side, some stick handling. A shot hits the top of the net, lays in the crease, and the rebound pushed to the outside. Penalty call coming up, perhaps. Player on the ice in front of the Rivermen goal. Hurt.
I definitely want to see a replay on that one, because I'm not sure if the goalie got his glove on it on that one that got shot up high.
It didn't sound like it hit the crossbar. It just sort of looked.
Came right down.
Yeah.
We'll be checking that tonight. Hopefully the player there, number 55, does it look like?
Yeah, Matt Denis shaken up after that scramble.
A lot was going on there, so I didn't see what happened to Matt, but hopefully he's fine.
Yeah, slowly making his way up, but he's going to skate off under his own power, so that's good. Yeah. Both dressing rooms in the Nick Smith Center are in the same hallway at the far end of the rink, so as long as you don't see him go that way, you know that he's going to be okay. He'll just shake it off, and we'll see him back out there soon. Face-off won by the Rivermen, but puck stolen by the Bulldogs. Quick shot turned away by Killeen. Puck played out to center ice, and Campitelli advances it to the offensive blue line. Puck stolen by the Bulldogs, and away they come. Puck dumped in. Killeen will leave it behind the net. Roth plays it up the right side, and it's played right back in. Luke Peck behind the net, nearly intercepted by the Bulldogs, but the puck cleared the length of the ice, just enough on it for icing, as Brody Miracle goes back to pick up the puck in his own end. Face-off will be down to our left. 2:31 gone in the first period. Not a whole lot brewing so far for the Rivermen. Momentum in the hands of the Bulldogs, but couple of scoring chances, nothing too dangerous outside of the one glove save which we imagine was made by Colleen. Out in front, and another big save by Colleen. There is a real good scoring chance for the Bulldogs. Puck kicked back to the point, played into the slot, and out come the Rivermen trying to split the D. A couple of moves made by Halford, and the puck goes back outside to center ice. Dan Johnson back to pick it up in his own end. We'll leave it for the defense. Some room in the defensive zone, and a giveaway. In comes Gary Smith, he shoots, and it's behind the goalie, and the rebound is jammed home, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Bulldogs. 3:17 into the first period. Liam Hunter takes out the garbage. Chance at one end of the ice for the Rivermen. But then back come the Bulldogs. Couple of good saves early on by Colleen. Made the first save on that play, but the rebound behind him laying in the crease, and the Bulldogs able to jam it home. Scramble off the draw, and the Bulldogs have possession in their own end. Played back and passed out towards the blue line, but Moyes picks it off. Moyes lost it in his feet, but in comes Lancio, played it to the side of the net.
Deseronto goes for Gary Smith. The goal is on system. Time of 16 minutes, 43 seconds.
They're giving credit to the goal for Gary Smith, but he took the original shot, and it was put in on the rebound, so they may change that, but we'll keep an eye on it. Killeen makes another save off the shot from the left face-off circle. 3:59 gone in the opening period. Shot attempt from the point, blocked but kept in, and played down low by Johnny Hill, but it comes back out to center ice. Pass at center ice, and the Bulldogs dump it in from the far side as Brett Ashton makes a hit, and the Rivermen ice the puck. Starting goalie for the Bulldogs, number 39, Corey Keepers. Not too busy so far in the game, but he's got some nice yellow pads. He's got a good setup.
Looks wicked with the blue.
It does, I like that. And the red numbers, I like the uniforms for the Bulldogs.
I definitely find it pops a lot more than the red jersey, that's for sure.
In the NHL, I don't really like blue and red. It doesn't go well together, but the Bulldogs make it work.
And that's our colors, but just to make Justin feel wanted. Just like that, he was gonna throw a puck at you.
Puck played out of play in the Bulldogs' end, so face-off will be in their end. First offensive zone face-off of the game for the Rivermen. Puck won by the Bulldogs and played behind the goal. Up to the right face-off circle and played out to center ice off the boards. Cameron Roth back to pick it up, and he'll wheel around their net. Luca Nacita at center ice. Drop back for Luke Puck, but he mishandled it, and it's dropped off by Nacita, and the play is offside at the blue line. They tried to work the drop pass, but it came outside and back in, and face-off will be just outside the Bulldogs' blue line. 5:03 into the first period. Puck played in off the draw to the backhand. Ryan Peck unable to get the shot off, but Nacita was unable to get the shot off as well, and the Bulldogs gain possession and break out to the offensive zone. poke check along the far boards, but some strong stick handling by the Bulldogs momentarily before the Rivermen steal it and clear. Puck deflected up in the air at the blue line. Cameron Roth picks it up, stretches it out on the left side, played it off the boards, and the Bulldogs play it back out to center ice. Roth waits for the play to be onside and flips it in on goal. Blocker save by keepers to the corner. Bulldogs player knocked down in the corner, shot from the left face-off circle, and keepers makes the save. Juggles the rebound and hangs on. Battle off the draw behind the boards, comes out to the slot. Enright plays it into the corner and comes around to the far side. Halford almost stripped at the point, but it's kept in by Luke Beck. Puck played back to the point. Halford shoots a couple of opportunities in the crease, but keepers makes the save and juggles the rebound for another defensive zone face-off, 6:14 into the opening period. Some conversation after the whistle between Eric Lancio and one of the Bulldogs players, asking each other how they spent their Halloween.
What candy did you get?
Who did you dress up as? Puck played behind the net, and the Bulldogs will look to clear, but Halford comes in and keeps the play alive in the offensive zone. Second opportunity for the Bulldogs to clear, but once again, Halford seals off the wall, and finally on the third opportunity, the Bulldogs go on the attack. Puck broken up in the near face-off circle. Breakaway pass, but out of the reach of Campitelli. Campitelli catches up to it in the corner, but it's poked away. Dan Johnson will keep it on the left side and fire it behind the net. Puck played around the boards, and William Harrison collides behind the goal, but was able to make the play to the far side, and out come the Bulldogs. It's Joey Mayer on the rush. Shot from the right face-off circle, blocker saved by Kalina, and the rebound deflected wide on the near side. Duhame finds Moyes on the right wing. Moyes waits for help to arrive, some stick handles, but runs out of time, and the Bulldogs will just play it back out to center ice. Duhame on the far side re-enters the zone, but Moyes ruled offside by the linesman just ahead of the play. A very close call. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Last broadcast I had here in Arnprior, you remember Moyes pulling off the Michigan. With
It's been a while. He won the battle, the highlights with it. What's going on?
puck played towards the goal by the Bulldogs, and Colleen will hang on for a face-off to our left.
That call you made could go right to the final.
Puck played back by Thornton off the draw, and they try to break in on the left side. Ashton plays it back towards the goal for a face-off, as the Bulldogs were in on the forecheck, didn't want to take any chances. Play so far about 70-30, I'd say, in favor of the Bulldogs. Couple of chances for the Rivermen, but still momentum and the lead in favor of the Bulldogs. Another shot off the rush, misses to the left side, and comes back out to center ice. Seamus Barr in his own end almost runs into trouble, will carry the puck into the end boards. Bulldogs out to center ice. And up comes Nasita. Nasita carries it to the slot, almost tripped, gets the shot off, and it goes over top of the net. Some great work by Nasita to generate some offense off the rush. Shot off the draw from the far side and a save by keepers. Another face-off win for the Rivermen. Shot off the side by Roth and played to the left hash marks. Behind the net by the Rivermen. They tried to reverse the play, but played out to center ice, and Roth will knock it down at center ice. Luke Peck took a tumble. That blue line very slippery. Jesse Dick over the blue line now with a drop pass for Nasita. Nasita back to Dick, and Dick taps it in. Tie game. 8:57 into the first period. Great vision by Nasita to work the give and go. And Dick able to beat the goalie on the short side. Great patience to pull it behind the net and right back in front. Shot from the point, goes off the glove and into the near corner. Roth behind the Rivermen net, skates it out on the far side, off the boards. But Campitelli behind him, battle along the boards. Mayer over the blue line on the left side. Shot deflects over top of the net, off the glass into the far side. Behind the net now, Mayer plays it through some skates and back to the point. Pass over to the far side and a shot turned aside by Colleen. Rogalski misplays it. Keepers comes out to play it. Pass over to the near side. Rogalski up to the far blue line. Drop pass to the right face-off circle. Shot off the rush. Blocked aside by Colleen. And the Rivermen will play it behind the net over to the far side. Lefebvre unable to catch up to it and takes a hit. Allard tried to play it over to the left side for Dan Johnson, but Johnson rubbed out along the boards, and the Bulldogs play it behind their own net. Battle behind the net now. Johnson sticking with it, but the numbers in favor of the Bulldogs, and they're able to play it just outside the blue line. Moyes fires it back in, and Keepers comes out to play it. Pass off the boards. No one in sight for the Bulldogs, and icing called as Lancio, the last man back for the Bulldogs. We're halfway through the first period, 9:11 left to play, and the Rivermen starting to get their legs into it. Got the game tying goal, and then they've got a few good shifts to follow that up. Bulldogs win the face-off, and it's a race for the puck. Thornton was coming in, and Colleen came way out of the net to play it, and it was a close call. But here comes Ashton down the right side. Ashton dodges the check at the last second, but gives up the puck. Puck played down low. Ashton shoots, and it whistles through the crease to the far corner. Kept in by Denis. Denis plays it down low, knocked away by the Bulldogs, and a race out to center ice. Carter Peck forced the turnover on the back check, and Duhame plays it up to the near side, and it's played out to center ice. Liam Hunter, pass up to the far side, cut back by Martone. Martone played to the slot. A couple opportunities for the Bulldogs, but a nice pad save by Killeen. Thornton behind the net now, swept along the boards to the far hash marks. Clearing attempt off the shin pads of Duhame, but the Rivermen able to recover and clear the zone. Fired right back in. Denis, pass over to the left wing. Played in by Dick. Puck played behind the net by keepers, and the play reversed by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs a little bit too patient on the far side, waiting for the puck to arrive. Feet weren't moving, and the Rivermen with possession now. Roth made a move, but stolen by the Bulldogs. 3-on-3 back the other way. Drop pass off the boards, and a shot from the right face-off circle. Killeen sees it all the way and makes the save for a stoppage in play. 7:23 remaining in the first period. Face-off coming up to the left of Killeen. And poked along by Lefebvre. Carter Peck with a couple of moves. And played up, tipped in by Campitelli. Penalty called against Seamus Barr, and the Rivermen will go on the first power play of the game. 7:03 left in the first period, and they will look to take their first lead of the game. Face-off one a little bit too cleanly and comes right over the stick of Halford out to center ice, but Halford picks up the puck and will dump it into the near corner. Keeper's out to play it, knocked down by Nasita behind the goal, and has the puck poked away, and the Bulldogs give it away at the far face-off circle. Puck in front of the net, clearing attempt, knocked down by Roth. Roth tried to put the puck on goal, and he got the shot on net. Keepers made the save and hangs on. 27 seconds gone in the power play. Penalty call against Barr was for slashing. Peck wins the draw. Roth has it at the right point. Pass down to the face-off circle for Ryan Peck. Played out. Off the glass, past Roth. And Halford will go back to pick it up from Killeen. 80 seconds left on the man advantage. Rush down the left side. And Ryan Peck behind the defense goes to the backhand. Keepers takes away the lower half of the net and makes the save off the rush. It's still a 1-1 game. Puck in the linesman off the draw, comes back to the point. Roth skates it in, passes it down low. Roth gets it back. Roth walks along the outside boards, and Ryan Peck passes back to Roth. Roth and Peck switch places. Roth over to the left side now. Pass for Halford. Halford unable to make a play, but kept in by Roth. Halford at the hash marks, passes down low. Dick comes out from the corner with a backhand shot and a right pad save. And we will have a face-off coming up with 41 seconds left on the penalty to Barr inside the Bulldogs' end. Puck off the draw. Moyes tried to get the shot off, but it was deflected out to the far corner. Puck comes back for Duhame at the near point. Duhame Down low for Dan Johnson. Johnson over to the far side. Puck deflected on goal, and Moyes gets the lead. The power play goal with 5:27 left in the first period.
Another goal brought to you by Blade Tape.
Moyes, the new owner of Blade Tape.
Correct. Not only does he own it, he uses it.
And he knows how to use it. Great execution on the power play as well. They got set up, they moved it around, they got their shot, and they got the goal. That's how you do it. DeHame behind the goal line, plays it to the near side. Lancio took the shot that was deflected by Moyes, so he gets his first point in his first game as a Riverman. Inside the final 5 minutes of play in the first period with 4:39 left to play, Colleen make the save off the rush by the Bulldogs, and the face-off coming up to his left. One back, Lancio plays it to the far corner. Lefebvre up, and it's played out to center ice. Off the boards, played back into the Bulldogs' end. Panetta up for Smith. Smith's shot came through to the near corner. Puck played into the slot, and it's a race for the puck. Enright knocks it off the glass, but it's kept in at the point. Shot attempt, turned aside by Colleen. Puck behind the net now, out in front, and from the slot. Punchard tried to get the shot on goal, but it deflects out of play with 3:57 left to play. Barr's shot attempt was blocked. He gets a follow-up shot attempt and a stick save by Colleen, and he's able to hang on for another face-off. Puck steered on goal, rebound opportunity, blocked in the crease and cleared just outside the blue line. Roth in his own end curls and looks up ice. Tries to find a seat at the blue line, and he knocks it down, but is swept to the outside. Puck picked up and steered on goal, rebound, deflected to the corner by Keepers. Back to the point, shot high and gloved down. Was going over top of the net, but Keepers gets the stoppage in play. 3:26 left in the first period. Stick broke off the draw. Bulldogs will clear out. Icing called. And they're trying to find a replacement stick on the bench. You got to get the right one. Harrison was the one who broke his stick on the draw. They're finding out where the face-off will be, and they decide outside the Rivermen blue line. Peck wins the draw, and it's played over by Luke Peck. Dumped in on the far side by Carter Peck. And 3 out of the 4 Pecks touch the puck in a matter of 5 seconds. Jesse Dick plays it into the far corner. Dick had the opening goal for the Rivermen that tied things at 1. Puck played to the outside. Back to the point. Luke Peck's shot deflected over to Dick. Roth plays it back down low for Dick. Dick plays it behind the net for Nacita. Nacita takes a shove into the boards, and the Bulldogs will play it off the boards and clear it out to center ice. 2-on-2, Harrison down the left side. Pass broken up and comes back outside to center ice. 2:24 left in the opening period. And Roth will pick up the loose puck and skate behind his own goal line. Will cut back to the far side and tries to stretch out for Moyes, but out of his reach, icing called against the Rivermen. 2:08 left to play. Face off on the far side, won by Allard. Skated out by Luke Peck and knocked down at center ice. Moyes almost poked it past the Bulldogs player at center ice, but in come the Bulldogs. Pass over into the slot, couple of stick handles, puck in the far face-off circle, and the Rivermen will skate it out to center ice. Pass hits Johnson in the back. Johnson will just dump it in on the backhand and head off. Reversal of the play in the corner, and the Bulldogs, a little bit of lack of communication in their own end, but still able to clear. Duhame, pass turned over at the Bulldogs blue line, and back come the Bulldogs. Thornton over the blue line, kicks it back to his stick, and his pass was waist high in the slot, so it comes to the near boards. Quick shot attempt, blocked in the slot, and once again puck out of the reach of Moyes. Keeper's out to play it, and the Rivermen will dump it back in. Last minute of play in the first period. Duhame. Pass over to the far side. And another turnover at center ice. And the play is onside. Shot off the rush. And Johnny Hill ties the game in the final minute of the first period. It's a 2-2 game with 47 seconds left to play. A quick counter attack by the Bulldogs, and this has been a very even first period. Not the type of game we're used to seeing in Arnprior on a Saturday. It's been a tight first period with just 2 goals apiece. And both teams will look to head to the first intermission with the last good shift of the period. Bulldogs up for Joey Mayer. Mayer loses it with the stick handling, and Harrison plays it in. Lefebvre behind the net, plays it to himself, and pushes it over to the far corner. Rivermen just ring it around the boards, takes a funny bounce behind the net, out in front, and an opportunity for the Bulldogs, turned aside by Colleen. Final 3 seconds of the period, puck pinned against the boards, and time expires. In the opening 20 minutes, it's a 2-2 score. And both teams will head off. The Bulldogs with the first lead of the game. Rivermen came back to tie things and take a lead of their own. But the Bulldogs with the the last-minute goal in the first period to make it 2-2, and we have our first intermission analysis. Before we get to that, my mom watching the game is in for a surprise right now. She hasn't seen my Movember shave yet, so hi, Mom. Surprise!
Surprise!
Growing the mustache in support of Men's Health.
Yeah, Justin's doing the same thing. My face, it'll grow, but I don't like the mustache. I'm gonna do chin hair for Movember. Yeah, so we're having a good showing here, watching the game. Great game so far. So your take on the first period?
I thought it was a good one. You know, the last game we did together in Bytown, there was some questionable officiating, but I thought the first period was well called and that the teams play. There was a couple of power plays there, and 2-2 game after 20 minutes. I thought that the Bulldogs had the better start. They carried the play for the first 10 minutes, and then I thought that the Rivermen carried the play for the second half of the period.
I definitely agree with you. The referees are doing a great job in this game. The one questionable call on the offside, but like I said, not a big deal. Nothing too big on that one. Other than that, yeah, back and forth, pretty close. I'm excited. I don't know who's going to win this game because they're very evenly matched teams, I think, right now.
Yeah,
on the ice.
I said before the opening puck drop, they're separated by a point in the standings, and that'll be the case for the most of the season. I think they're very evenly matched.
Yeah, and they're showing it here tonight. So we'll jump over to the intermission, if that's good with you, and then we'll be back for the second period.
Absolutely.
My name's Brady Leavold, and I've been to hell and back. This is the road to recovery.
I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome. Hockey to Hell and Back.
That I survived. It was like something like crazy happened.
But the coach thought I had such a good camp. The AHL coach thought I had such a good camp as a 19-year-old or 18 turning 19-year-old at that camp. He's like, I want to bring Chris in at the end of this season.
And then that could have been the worst thing for me because now I'm back at home, right?
As proud of you as your dad, as everybody else. How we got there, it's how we get out.
Yeah, it's been a while, takes way more shit to surprise me now. When it was going down, couldn't stand your voice without blacking out. And that's what we do. Every day, same badge, we're trying to prove you'd feel.
And we're back. It's the second period. I always am updating this at the end of it. 2-2 here. Deseronto's coming on the ice, and I'm going to give the mic over to Ryan to take it from here.
Exciting first period on the B2 Sports Network. The Bulldogs open the score with Gary Smith firing the puck from the point, and the rebound jammed home from the blue paint. Jesse Dick tied the scoring at 11:03. And Adrian Moyes gave the Bulldogs the lead at 5:25. But before everything was said and done in the opening period, Johnny Hill with an even strength goal to even things up with just 47 seconds left in the period. Matt Denis was shaken up in the first period there. We saw him on the ice for a little while. We found out that he took a puck to the face, but he's all good to go for the rest of this one. So that brings us to where we are at the start of the second period. Rivermen with possession off the draw. Lefebvre over to the far side. Lencio had the puck stick on the fresh ice and had to take a couple of whacks at it to get it going. Out on the far side now. Ashton plays it in. Bounce off the stanchion. Carter Peck took a hit as he retrieved the puck off the funny bounce. Puck poked away by the Bulldogs and fired, and Duhaime will pick it up in his own end. Duhaime behind his own net. Ran out of room. Battle behind the net now. Bulldogs taken down behind the goal line. Penalty call coming up. Short side attempt. Puck bounces out outside the slot. Colleen was having all sorts of trouble finding his way back to his feet, and the Rivermen touch up. And for the first time in this game, the Bulldogs will go to the power play. Duhaime goes to the box. And after the Rivermen went 1-for-1 on the power play in the first period, we'll see how their penalty kill goes tonight. Face-off won by the Rivermen.
2 minutes reported. Time of the penalty, 18 minutes, 58 seconds.
Possession down low, played off to the right face-off circle. Shot deflected off of Ryan Peck's stick and out of play. 21 seconds gone.
I think it's 1-1, but it could be 1-0.
Mayer will take the face-off for the Bulldogs. One back to the point for Arnprior. Arnprier's shot off of Ashton's stick to the far corner. Puck played off the boards, back to the point. Arnprior will pass it off. Mayer unable to caress the puck off the boards. The bouncing puck back out to center ice. Ashton jumped up out to center, played the body on Johnny Hill, and the Rivermen back in their own end. Float the puck down the ice on the penalty kill. 55 seconds gone in the minor to Duhame. Puck played up over the blue line. Mayer skates in. Pass into the slot. Ashton was able to lift the stick. Opportunity on the far side. Jam play, rebound behind the net. Mayer passes back to the point for Arnprior. Arnprior walks to the middle. Giveaway. But Ashton fell and couldn't get the puck very far at all. Mayer regains possession quite easily, and the Bulldogs right back in on the power play. And a shot on goal from the left face-off circle. Colleen flashes the leather. 2:34 into the second period, just 28 seconds left on the Bulldogs power play. I don't think the ice inside the blue line there in the middle is very good because the puck stopped there in the first shift of the period, and Ashton just took a nasty spill, almost a costly giveaway.
I was hearing a little bit from the teams about how the rink was hot out there on the ice. So, but hey, we got some heaters on up here now. Yay!
Woohoo! Puck played down low. Bulldogs from the right face-off circle tried to center it. Puck played back to the point. Over to the middle. Panetta's shot blocked. Back to even strength. Halford off the bench. Linesman knocked down in the corner, and puck played back in by the Bulldogs. Denis on the far side. Tries to keep the play to the outside, but a deflection in front, and Colleen makes the save and gets the stoppage in play. 3:20 into the middle period. Brody Miracle over to the left side. Rivermen with some moves. Lencio had it knocked off his stick. And back comes Brett Miracle, centering pass deflected to the far corner. Puck played out of play. And off the draw, the Rivermen with possession. Ryan Peck played it off the boards, but back comes Harrison. Icing called against the Bulldogs. The puck just out of the reach of Harrison, and the face-off will come all the way back. So close. Battle in the corner. Nasita kicks it to their left side, and a spinning shot by Dick misses on the far side. Puck kept in at the point. Nasita behind the net, out in front, off Dick's shin pad to the outside for Ryan Peck. Peck with the backhand no-look pass turned over, and the Bulldogs knock it down to the blue line, and it's a 3-on-2 opportunity. Mayer out in front, deflection just wide off the stick of Cullen Hines. Jesse Dick takes the hit and makes the play. Ryan Peck loses control coming down the left side, but catches up to the puck and engages in the corner battle. Bulldogs on the counter attack. Hines centers it. Mayer kept to the outside. Harrison cycles it down low, back to the point, out of the reach of Rogalski, and back out to center ice. Arnprior dodges a check and gets the puck deep. Roth plays it off the boards. Couple of players at the far blue line. Took too long, but it's still a 2-on-1. Sutton Allard behind the defense, out into the slot, but Dan Johnson had it out of his wheelhouse and was unable to pull the trigger. Back come the Bulldogs. Opportunity on the rebound. Played through the slot to the far side, and Moyes comes back to play it towards the blue line, and Johnson gets it at center ice. Johnson plays it off his skate, and Thornton in to challenge Killeen, but Killeen gives it away at the outside, into the slot. Thornton to the forehand, unable to pull it past Killeen. Another jam play on the near side. Killeen is down. Stoppage in play, whistle goes. Mad scramble in the Rivermen crease, but it remains 2-2. 5:42 into the second period.
Puck must have been out in the open there. I'm not sure why that was blown down. I know that the keeper was stretched out, so he must not have been able to get a handle on it, so it was just sitting there.
A fortunate whistle for the Rivermen.
Yeah.
Bulldogs did not like that the whistle had went, as there has been some profanity from their bench.
Colorful language, we call it here.
Halford over the blue line and centered on goal, laying in the 5-hole of keepers, able to find the puck in the crease and get the stoppage in play. Enright was cheating on the draw, so the linesman just sort of told him, got to be a little bit more patient than that so we can drop the puck. Bulldogs off the draw, onto the attack. Puck stolen by the Rivermen. Backhand clearing attempt off the boards, out to center ice for Halford. Halford leaves it for Enright, and Halford had his stick tugged on, unable to retrieve the pass in the slot. Puck played off the boards, out to center ice. It's a 2-on-2 opportunity for the Bulldogs. Shot from the face-off circle, on goal by Gustafsson. Mitch Gustafsson signed 17 hours by the Bulldogs before puck drop today.
Maybe 18, you know, with the time it takes to post stuff. But yeah, within the day.
A quick turnaround, and not even 19 hours later, shot on net off the rush.
Making himself noticed early.
Might find the score sheet before the night's over. Rivermen played out towards the blue line. Spinning move by Ashton, and Roth carries it over the blue line and shoots from far out, off the stick, deflects out of play, and the ricochet almost went off keepers into the net, but caught him off guard. Wouldn't have mattered. Whistle would have already gone as the puck hit the mesh, but still a funny sight to see.
I think this game is 1-1, but it's hard to tell. Looks like 1-1.
Shot blocked inside the blue line. Bulldogs applaud the effort by Gary Smith, who blocked the shot, and he's hunched over on the bench, so we'll keep an eye on him. Probably just a stinger. Favoring the right knee. Play continues inside the Bulldogs' end, and the Rivermen take the lead. Brett Ashton finds the scoreboard in his Rivermen debut, and 7:22 into the second period, it's a 3-2 game. Both former Royals find the score sheet, as Lencio had the assist in the first period, and now Ashton gives the Rivermen the lead. Everybody making an impact tonight. Pass up for Nasita, on his backhand, passes back to the right face-off circle, shot off the rush, and a save by keepers to keep it a 1-goal game. Ryan Peck centers it for Jesse Dick. Shot was deflected and cleared out to center ice. Matt Denis from his own blue line finds Dick. Dick carries back into his own end. Backhand pass broken up by the Bulldogs, but the Rivermen play it off the boards into the offensive zone. Couple of passes later, and the Bulldogs on the attack. Behind the defense, cut to the forehand. Couple of pad saves by Colleen, and away come the Rivermen on the breakout. Ryan Peck down the right side, cuts to the middle, and a shot just whistles past the right post. Ryan Peck plays it down low off the end boards, and Duhame pinched, trying to keep it in, but was unsuccessful. It's a 3-on-2 opportunity. Hines on the right side centers, and the defense, Denis deflected it past the goal, and now Dick has it on the rush for the Rivermen. Dick carries it to the outside and passes back to the right face-off circle, but play is broken up by the Bulldogs. Hill tried to cut to the middle, but was kept outside by Lefebvre. Another opportunity. Net comes off, and that'll bring a stop to play with 9:03 gone in the period. Look at the out-of-town scoreboard. The Oil Kings with a 2-0 lead in the first period over the Cornwall Prowlers. Opportunity for Dan Johnson, centers it, but Allard had his stick lifted. Moyes with the rebound off the glass. Allard passed back to the point. Lefebvre plays it off the boards, and Allard passes down low for Moyes. Smiths Falls trailing the Islanders 3-2 in the second period. Icing waved off as the Bulldogs win the foot race to the puck, and Colleen came out to play it. Allard tips it in, and keepers will stick handle behind his own net and play it around the boards. Johnson keeps the play alive in the offensive zone before Thornton steals it and plays it out to center ice for the Bulldogs. South Stormont with a 3-2 lead over the Frontenac Phantoms, as Holford comes in with the shot off the rush, blocker saved by keepers, and he tried to cover it, but the puck was loose, so now things are evened up. A loose puck whistle at both ends of the ice, and we'll move on. Past the midway point of the second period with 9:52 left to play.
I think that one, just when the goalie spun, the ref lost eye of it, because our goalie was doing quite a spin there towards the boards.
Stretch pass, trying to find Gustafsson. Play deemed offside. Face-off will come outside the blue line. Battle off the draw, and the Bulldogs will flip it in. Luke Peck taken into the end boards, and the battle continues along the boards. Up towards the hash marks. Enright unable to steal the puck. Shot from the far point, turned aside by Colleen. Roth takes a bump behind the net. Centering pass, puck at the side of the goal, and Colleen covers up. 9:16 remaining in the middle period. Face-off won by the Bulldogs, but hops over the stick of Hunter out to center ice. Gustafsson had to keep his head up there to absorb the hit in the neutral zone. And Halford is running all over the ice trying to play the body.
Something we haven't seen a lot here out of Arnprior this season is them attacking the body, and it could be a nice change for them.
Puck played in by Carter Peck. Pass out to center ice, and a quick tape-to-tape pass finds Brett Miracle on the rush. Backhand shot turned aside by Colleen. Played off the boards. Nisita knocks it down and skates it over the blue line. Dick unable to pick up the loose puck, but Nisita has some room on the left side and passes down low. Pass out in front for Nisita, stick lifted, but Denis walks in. Shot turned aside and passed back to Duhaime at the right point. Duhaime's shot on goal, deflected in front, and it's a 4-2 lead for the Rivermen with 7:57 left to play in second period. Jesse Dick with the deflection, and he's got his second goal of the game.
You can definitely see by the way that Arnprior has been putting their bodies onto the other team that they're getting a little bit more space, and it turns into a goal for them.
Second deflection goal of the game. They're getting shots from the point. They're getting traffic in front of the goalie, and they scored 3 straight now. All the momentum for the Rivermen. Bulldogs down the right side.
Assisted by number 4, Ryan Duhaime, and by number 55, Matt Denis. Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 57 seconds.
Nice left toe save moments ago by Colleen. One-time shot from the left face-off circle turned aside. Puck goes out of play. Face-off coming up in the Rivermen end. 7:22 left to play in the second period. Puck won to the corner by the Bulldogs and played behind the net. Hines passed back to the point. Shot through traffic. Rebound in the slot. Cleared to the point, but kept in. Arnberg's shot stopped by Colleen. Puck in the near face-off circle. Johnson plays it back behind the Rivermen net for Roth. Roth pulls it to the far side and out to center ice. Out of the reach of Sutton Allard. Rogalski. Pass out to center ice off the stick of Luke Peck, and he kicks it over for Roth. Roth will just play it inside the Bulldogs' end. Bulldogs with some room to break out to center ice. Hines got the deflection, but Roth will poke it in. Bulldogs down the left side. Man open on the right side, and it's picked off by Colleen. Wraparound attempt turned aside by Colleen, and the Bulldogs play it off the boards at the near hash marks. Backhand pass down low. Bulldogs get the cycle going. Panetta's shot through traffic. Colleen makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage in play with 6:12 left in the period. '87 viewers at the moment on the B2 Sports Network for this close game on Saturday night. Pass out of the reach on the far side, and icing call against the Rivermen. Face-off will come back down to our right. Denis with the puck off the draw behind his own net. Played off a skate. And Enright loses control. Bulldogs centering pass broken up and played out to center ice. Panetta back to retrieve it. Pass off to the near side. Denis tried to find Hulford, whose stick was lifted. Enright down the left side, plays it down low. Bulldogs make a couple of moves, and icing call coming up as Lancio comes back. 5:22 left in the period. Face-off will come down to the Bulldogs' end. Lefebvre tries to pass it down low for Dick. Ryan Peck shoots and misses the far side. Puck at the blue line. Rivermen fell down. It's a 2-on-1 opportunity. Shot off the rush and they score. It's a 4-3 game. Thornton picked the corner with 5:02 left in the second period. What a rush for the Bulldogs.
The passion from these fans.
The home section giving it to the Bulldogs bench, and the Mustangs now with a 5-2 lead over the Frontenac Phantoms on the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll take a complete look at the out-of-town scoreboard at our second intermission. But right now at the Nick Smith Center, it's a 1-goal game between the Rivermen and the Bulldogs, and Ryan Peck tries to make it a 2-goal game right off the face-off. Was held up on the rush going 1-on-3, but still able to get the puck on goal. Shot attempt by Lancio, blocked, but the rebound kept inside and put on goal. A couple of shots from Lancio turned aside by keepers. Puck passed out to center ice, and Lancio will play it right back in and go off on a line change. Keepers out to play it over to the far side, and a bad breakout pass by the Bulldogs does not find anybody, and icing called. So another offensive zone face-off for the Rivermen as we're inside the final 5 minutes in period number 2. Luke Peck shoots off the face-off, goes wide. Barr tried to gain the offensive zone. Puck bounces back out for Brody Miracle. He couldn't enter the zone. And now played in. Up, out of play. 4:04 left in the period. Tripped up on the far side, no call coming. Carter Peck pass back for Roth. Battle in the near corner. Puck comes back to the point. Roth tried to pinch, but it was poked out. And floated out to the far blue line, looking for Moyes, but Moyes was tied up. Luke Peck takes the hit and maintains possession, gets the puck out to the far blue line. Some patience as they look for the man in the slot, but it goes through the slot to the near corner. Nice move behind the net from the Bulldogs. And they have some room on the far side to skate out to center ice. Backhand pass in front of the timekeeper's area, and it's swept in, and the Bulldogs make a change. Lots of room for the Rivermen to attempt the stretch pass, deflected in at the far side. And the Bulldogs with the giveaway behind their own net, kept in at the far point by Duhaime. Duhaime's shot passes down low, out in front to the near face-off circle. Allard juggled the puck. And Bulldogs able to make their way out to center ice. Stretch pass for Moyes at the blue line. Moyes drops it for Allard. Allard cuts back and plays it down low. Moyes behind the goal line, all tied up. Johnson comes in to help, and it's kept in at the point by Duhaime. Duhaime couldn't connect on the pass with Johnson, but Moyes behind the net, tripped up, and no call once again. Could have been 2 tripping calls against the Bulldogs in this sequence of play, but no power play opportunities for the Rivermen. Shot off the rush by Hines, rebound over to the near face-off circle and played out to center ice. Halford on the rush, tries to get behind the defense, shot, and he scores! Who needs a power play with hands like that?
That's a highlight reel right there.
Halford had his stick knocked out of his hands after he did the fly by the bench. He cut it a little bit too close to the Bulldogs bench and knocked the stick out of his hands. But with 1:45 left in the second period, it's a 5-3 lead for the Rivermen. Puck played off the boards. Played in by Martone, and a bounce through the crease.
Assisted by number 4, Ryan Duhaime. Time for goal, 1 minute, 45 seconds.
Thornton on the rush. Played it behind the defense, was taken down with the hip check, and went into the end boards awkwardly. He's shaken up, and he's gonna head off.
Last minute of play in the second period.
Halford plays it off the end boards for Lancio. Lancio reverses the play, and Halford fires it off the boards on the near side. Enright had the puck poked away, but Lefebvre ices the puck, and with 42.8 seconds left, there will be an offensive zone face-off for the Bulldogs. Thornton took the hip check there on the rush and went heavy into the end boards, and he's hunched over on the bench, so we'll keep an eye on him. Left toe save by Colleen, and the battle ensues in the near corner. Puck moves down low. Enright kicks it to himself behind the net. On his backhand, has to be quick. Puck played back to the point by the Bulldogs. Shot deflected on goal, and a save by Colleen. Final 10 seconds of the period. Battle down low, Gustafson and Enright. Puck not moving, and the final 3 seconds now. Whistle blows with 2 seconds left, so we'll have one more face-off. No, the timekeeper wanted to get things going, like before the end of the period, have a more exciting end of the period than an 11-second battle along the boards without any movement. But we're going to go to the second intermission, and it's a 2-goal lead for the Rivermen.
Second period of play brought to you by Bulldogs Insurance. Shots on goal after 2 for Arnprior, 22 for Deseronto, 40. Friendly reminder, fans, there is still time to participate in this intermission shot or 50-50 draws.
The Bulldogs wanted an offensive zone face-off, and I don't blame them. There was 11 seconds left in the period when that started, and usually those don't go much longer without a stoppage in play. And even with 2 seconds left, they could have had an offensive zone face-off and tried to get something off of it. They're still talking to the officials. I think they're also talking about the hip check to Thornton, because Thornton went into the boards after, and it was a little bit of a late hit. Could have been interference if nothing else. So Bulldogs with, lots of complaints. There was the early whistle early in the period, so they're just letting it known that their standards are not being met and that they, want some calls to make up calls in the third period. The kids were going to come on the ice. They're getting excited for the intermission activity, but the timekeeper's saying, you're going to have to wait a minute.
If you have purchased the Chuckle Cup, please make your way to the benches after the Zamboni finishes flooding the ice. If you have not purchased the Chuckle Cup yet, there's still time. Have a lot. Thank you.
Punchard and Martone still haven't left the ice for the Bulldogs. And finally, the official and linesman will go off and the coaches will leave the Bulldogs bench so we can have our second period analysis.
What happened there? I don't know, but I'm sure there'll be something at the start of the third period. Either they're going to add some time on, or I don't know if the ref said roll it. It's hard to tell with all that commotion down there, but we do have some updates here for the out-of-town scoreboard. Growlers and Oil Kings 3-3 right now at the end of one. I'm just grabbing these scores here off my phone. So that one can be seen on the Tweet Oil Kings page. We're Arnprior and Bulldogs, so we don't need one on that. Now let's see here. 4-4 for Gananoque and Smith Falls, and that's in the second with 6:38 left. You like our out-of-town scoreboard? Pretty sketchy. Let's see what we got here. 6-4, Mustangs over the Phantoms. And lastly, who else is playing? Glengarry and South Grenville. Glengarry 8, South Grenville 4, third period. So lots of scores. We hope you're enjoying this game. Anything you want to let us know what you felt from that first period or second period?
I thought it was a strong period by the Rivermen, one of the better home periods that they've played this season. They were 2-2 after the first period and won the second period 3-1. So just another 20 minutes to close this one out. I liked their goaltending was great in the second period. Colleen making a huge impact in this game.
Oh, for sure. So with the final 20, unless it gets tied and goes to some overtime, but other than that, do you think Arnprior is going to hold the lead, or do you think Deseronto's got a chance of bringing it back?
I think they've got a chance to bring it back. They've got some motivation. They were not happy with the way the second period played out. They didn't, obviously not going to be happy with the way that they played, but they're also not happy with the officials. So the only way to compensate for that is to get back on the scoreboard. So they're going to be motivated, and the Rivermen, if I had to make a prediction, Rivermen are going to close it out and get the home win. But
what's the score? What's the score?
7-4.
7-4. So I'm going to go on the other side, take the Bulldogs, and say they're going to win this one 6-5.
Oh.
They're going to sneak it off right at the end. Arnprior's done scoring this game because they are mad. The guys down in Deseronto bench, they look like they're mad. They want to make this a statement, so they're coming out flying. So I'm going Deseronto 6-5. You're going Arnprior 7. What'd you say?
7-4.
7-4. All right, we'll see. We could be both wrong. We can't be both right. But all right, we'll be back after this intermission with the final commercial in the third period. Welcome back. The Chuck-a-Puck is just finished. We are jumping into our third period here. The kids are just cleaning up the ice and getting it ready. Who knows what's going to take place in this final period here in this game. I'm handing the mic over to Ryan. He's going to bring you guys back into the third.
Welcome back to the Nick Smith Center for the final period of action on the B2 Sports Network. I'm Ryan Woods, and it's a 5-3 lead after 40 minutes for the Rivermen. Second period scoring summary. Brett Ashton, in his Rivermen debut, gave them a 3-2 lead. Numbers are hard. 12:37 point of the second period, and then Jesse Dick with his second goal of the game. Jesse Dick with his second goal of the game at the 7:57 remaining in the period, and then the Bulldogs got one back. It was Carter Thornton to make it a 4-3 game with 5:02 left to play. But the Rivermen answered. Alex Halford with 1:45 left put the Rivermen up 5-3. So 4 goals combined in each period so far. And the Bulldogs were very upset at the end of the second period. There were a few potential gripes that they had with the officials. They didn't like early in the period when there was a loose puck in the Rivermen end and the whistle blew. They lost sight of the puck and they thought that they had a scoring chance there, so that's one. They didn't like that Thornton took the hip check after the puck was a little bit away from the play, thought that should have been called for interference, and Thornton got hurt on the play, went into the inboards hard. And then at the very end of the period, there was a puck battle behind the goal line in the final 11 seconds of the period, and the puck didn't move an inch, yet they just let time expire. Thought there should have been a stoppage in play with at least 2 seconds left on the clock to get a face-off and just keep play going, but they did not get that stoppage in play. So they were talking on the bench with the official and the linesman for what was it, maybe a good 4 minutes at the end of the period.
That was definitely quite some time. They were giving the referee an earful. I'm not sure what his excuse was with what happened, but they weren't happy at all.
So revisiting our predictions, I went with 7-4 Rivermen, and Josh is going 6-5 Bulldogs. So we'll see who has the right idea.
It's always a guess. Who knows what's going to take place here in the USHL?
Enright with the puck off the draw, and third period is underway. Just out of the reach of Ryan Peck, and the Bulldogs make a move. Hines, shot from the right face-off circle, blocker save by Colleen. Halford, Dick played it in, and the Bulldogs fall at center ice. Loose puck up for grabs, turnover at the Bulldogs' blue line. Arnprior was kept to the outside, and the Bulldogs will have to try to enter the zone again. Pass, funny bounce off the stick of Colleen. It was under the paddle, and he just sort of swept it back outside the crease. Backhand shot from the far face-off circle. Couple of shots turned aside by Colleen, and the Rivermen skated out to the blue line, and the Bulldogs will play it back in. Mayer back for Panetta. Puck deflected by Halford, but it took a bounce, and back come the Bulldogs. Drop pass picked off by Halford. Halford down the right side, toe drag, centering pass, and a one-time opportunity, but missing the net was Campitelli. Bulldogs sweep it up the right side. Thornton off the boards. Icing called. So Thornton okay after that collision with the end boards late in the second period. Back out there. 1:40 gone in the third period. Puck off the draw. Denny's shot blocked. Whack at it at the far face-off circle. Bulldogs glove it down and skate out to center ice. Kicked ahead, and an opportunity from the right face-off circle turned aside by Colleen. Rebound carried around to the near side. Shot misses wide from a bad angle and just kept in at the far point. Played down low by Smith. Duhame pass up for Johnson at the right face-off circle. Campitelli battling in front of the Rivermen bench, and it's played back in by Gustafsson. Duhame keeps it away from Gustafsson behind the net. Takes a hit, knocked off the puck, out in front. Opportunity, Colleen takes away the lower half of the net, and the shot opportunity goes wide. Out in front now, through a skate, and Moyes has it, and it's back out to center ice. Here comes Johnson down the left side. Centering pass attempt, looking for Allard. Puck trickles on goal. Couple of opportunities, but Keepers takes away the far side, and the puck comes over to the near side for Moyes. Pass attempt picked off. Luke Peck unable to keep it in. Ashton has it at the Rivermen blue line. Ashton tried to find Moyes, but pass was too high, and icing called against the Rivermen. 3:04 gone in the third period. Face-off will be to the right of Killeen. Brett Miracle, puck to the end boards. Knocked down at the far face-off circle, and we've got a Tilly at center ice. Ashton and Brett Miracle. Couple of rights thrown by Ashton. Helmet comes off, an uppercut. Miracle gets a few rights in. They exchange some missed shots. An overhand by Ashton. Another overhand. Ashton has him tied up and takes him down with the headlock. Ashton already with the goal in his Rivermen debut, and now with the decided win in the fisticuffs.
That was a good, fair, clean fight between two guys that wanted to go at it.
Back and forth, both guys landed some solid shots, and Ashton gets the takedown. Pass up to the blue line, played on goal by Rouleau. Kept to the outside by Keepers. One-time shot by Luke Peck turned aside. Rebound played to the outside. Skated out by Harrison. A move, and in comes Hines. Hines lost control on the backhand, and the puck went wide. Hines regains control. Rouleau out to center ice. Halford lost control, but Carter Peck picks it up and kicks it back in. Bulldogs with some room now at center ice. Another fight in front of the bench. Gloves dropped. It's Carter Peck. No, gloves off. Gloves off now. Carter Peck and Rogalski going at it. Rogalski with a couple of rates, and Rogalski gets the takedown.
I wouldn't say that fight had as many willing combatants in it. I don't think the one player there wanted to drop the mitts with the cage on. From the Arnprior player.
Peck took a little bit of time to get the gloves off, but second fight in as many minutes.
The boxes are filling up here in Arnprior.
Not sure if this is Hockey Night in Canada or UFC pay-per-view.
We got a strip show, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's getting ejected. I'm not sure. He was tugging on the face mask, so I think he's gonna get a, pulling on the face mask penalty as well. That might have gotten the ejection.
Punchard in the box to serve the penalty.
Deseronto has an extra 2 up on the board right now.
Power play opportunity for the Rivermen to take control.
And kill my prediction.
Puck won by the Rivermen. Halford at the left point, over for Roth. Roth, face-off circle, Ryan Peck through the seams, and Halford misses high. Rebound out in the slot, and another fight inside the net. Lancio just tossing around whoever that is. I can't tell at the moment. Lancio breaks free from the officials and is still going at him.
Something set him off for sure. Now he's going towards the goalie.
He's irate.
Arnprior penalty number 16, Carter Peck, 5 minutes for fighting. Deseronto penalty number 55, Chris Rudolski, 5 minutes for fighting and 2 minutes for injury. Tackle penalties, 15 minutes, 57 seconds.
DeHame trying to calm Lancio down. Lancio and Rogalski. Rogalski has his shirt off still and was standing at the door after being ejected from the game.
They're sending a ref in to make sure they go to their own change room.
Yeah. Coach run into the hallway to see for himself.
I'm not sure what took place there. That was just all of a sudden out of control in the net.
Rogalski's still at the door.
Not sure if this one's going to light up more or not.
There's still 16 minutes left. This is going to be a long night.
I think that this is fair to say that whatever took place right at the end of that last period has definitely changed the pace of this game.
We're not done.
That's what, 3 fights in 4 minutes and 16 seconds.
There's quite the buzz in the arena.
I have a feeling that's coming from the benches though, not the stands.
I think everybody's invested. The atmosphere here
We hope you're enjoying this broadcast. Who knows what's going to happen in this last 15 minutes here in Arnprior.
The scorekeeper Ian Moyes had to come out to talk to the officials, trying to write everything down. And Tyson Moyes as well, they've got their job cut out for them.
Definitely needs to be something that happens here in this last 15 minutes. The referees are starting to lose a bit of control. I don't think it's because of what they're doing or any of that, but I definitely think that there is a little bit of control being lost here. It's starting to get a little bit hectic, to say the least, here after every whistle goes. Definitely a lot of conversation here as well. Deseronto players still not gone back into the changing room.
Yeah, Rogalski, I don't know what he's got going on, but he's just watching from outside the locker room. At least from us being able to see him, we know there's not a fight in the hallway.
Yeah, you know there's nothing going on in the hallway where you can see one of the combatants. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be messing with that Arnprior player. He was angry.
Lencio and Ashton both in their first Rivermen game after coming over from the Royals, both on the score sheet with points and fights.
We're getting it all here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the referee's kicking him now.
Rogalski waving goodbye. Officials telling him he has to go to the room. And he's slowly making his way to the room now.
We're seeing a lot of firsts here today in this game.
Still a 7-minute penalty on the board to Arnprior after all of that for Lancio. Roth made a move, so we've got 4-on-4 at the moment, and then barring anything else, which I'm not counting on, there will be a lengthy power play opportunity for the Bulldogs. Barr reverses the play, but Roth took a whack at the puck. Brody Miracle skates it and makes a pass out to center ice. Opportunity now down the right side. Bulldogs in. Cut back to the slot. Player tripped up. No call. 2-on-1 back the other way. Jesse Dick has Ryan Peck with him. Dick shoots, but it's blocked. And another opportunity now for the Bulldogs. 2-on-1. We're off to the races. Shot on goal, blocker save, rebound. And Colleen sits down and makes the save.
We're gonna have a lot of those saves coming up here soon in this extended power play.
4-on-4 means both teams lots of room, getting some opportunities. Odd man rushes. Hunter played it down low, but it was broken up by the Rivermen. Puck poked away by Lefebvre. Hunter passed back into his own end. Hunter gets the return feed and breaks out through center ice. Shot off the rush, missed high and wide to the right side, and 10 seconds left in the 4-on-4. Allard made a move to poke it behind the defense, but it was out of his reach. Punchard out of the box, and off the bench comes Mitchell Mary. On a penalty call coming up to Allard. Hit along the boards on the far side. And it's already a 5-minute and 7-minute power play, and the first 2 minutes of that are going to be 5-on-3.
I was trying to catch up my screaming block. I don't know if I caught it on screen. Did he get him good from behind, or?
I didn't really get it.
No, it was quick.
Yeah. I thought the play was going to go beyond that, and then I looked back and he was on the ice.
Yeah, I was coming across. I don't know if I got it on my screen. We'll have to take a look after the game. Only 2 minutes though, so I think he's okay. So that's good.
Hill over to the right side and pass down low. Pass down low, one-time shot. Killeen makes the save, and it comes back out to center ice. Brody Miracle passed for Johnny Hill. Hill passes down low. Back to the left point for Hill. Hill to the face-off circle, deflected to the corner. Played around, and Brody Miracle kept it in on the far side. Pass behind the goal line. 1:20 left in the 5-on-3. Pass to the right face-off circle. Hines over to Hill. Miracle down low. Hines walks out, shoots, and deflects out of play.
It's gonna be some tired Arnprior.
If you have purchased 50/50 this evening, please get your tickets ready, and I will announce the winner soon. Thank you.
Still 1:06 left, 5-on-3. Draw one to the outside by the Bulldogs and played back to the point. Shot attempt through traffic, turned aside by Killeen. Played back to the point but kept in. One-time shot by Arnberg, turned aside. Arnberg at the point. Pass into the slot. Back for Arnberg. Puck poked away. Roth tries to catch it and clear, but it's kept alive by the Bulldogs. In the corner. Bank pass off the boards. Back for Arnberg. Arnberg walks in, shoots, and a blocker saved by Killeen. 22 seconds left, 5-on-3. Barr passes over to the far side, and Enright makes a hit, and the Rivermen clear. Four players inside the Rivermen box for another 5 seconds as the Bulldogs make their way in. Shot on goal off the rush. Killeen makes the save, and we're back to 5-on-4. Still 3:06 left in the major to Miracle, or to Lencio. Lots of saves on the penalty kill by Killeen, and it's still a 5-3 game with 11:46 left to play in the third period. Hill over to the right side, back to Hill. Hill shoots deflected and just misses the right post. Puck played to the point but not out. Bank pass down low to the face-off circle and down to the goal line. Back off the boards and out to the blue line. Over to the right side, shot attempt, deflects off a body in front, and the Rivermen shoot it off a shin pad to the blue line, but not out. Pass down low, back out to the face-off circle, to the right point. Arnberg walks the line and passes back to the hash marks. Puck stolen by the Rivermen and cleared the length of the ice. 2:16 left in the penalty kill. A give and go play off the boards, and Hill tried to cut to the middle, but lost control and was forced back outside behind the net now. Pass back to the point. Hunter pass over to the far side, and a shot blocked in the face-off circle. Hunter, shot blocked, and the Rivermen clear once again. Hill off the boards, play onside. Hunter off the boards, back out to center ice. Hill in his own end. Waits for things to settle down and will start the breakout from all the way behind his net. Leaves it. Seamus Barr carries it in on the backhand and lost control at the goal line. 80 seconds left on the power play. Pass back to the point. Over to the right face-off circle. Hunter's shot off a glove and out of play. Halfway through the third period with 9:57 left to play. Clear by Duhaime, and it's a race for the puck. Ashton in on the penalty kill. Keepers comes out to play it. Miracle down the right side, takes a couple of whacks, but it's passed back to the point. Shot deflects wide and is knocked out by Duhaime. 45 seconds left in the penalty. Keeper's way out to the hash marks to play it, and it's swept around the boards by Hunter for Panetta. Panetta pass almost picked off by the Rivermen, but away comes Martone down the left side. Martone cuts back and tries to feed it through the slot, but it's picked up Duhaime. 2-on-2. Carter Peck with him. Duhaime's shot up into the mesh. And we get a stoppage in play with 9:03 left in the third period.
For a grand total of $110. Tonight's winner is 0701819. Once again, 0701819.
Bulldogs pass off a stick. Hines plays it down the left side, deep into the Rivermen own. Puck passed around the boards to the far side and played off the boards back out to center ice. Bulldogs with a saucer pass, but it's stolen. Halford winds up, stick save. Played back out to center ice for Roth. Roth skates back to his own blue line. Halford winds up in his own end. Breakout pass for Roth. Roth down the right side, tries to make a move behind the defense and carries it into the corner. Pass off a skate for Halford. Halford pinned along the boards. And pass over to the far corner for the Bulldogs to skate it out. Mayer out of his reach, and icing called against the Bulldogs with 7:55 left on the clock. And for the first time in 10 minutes, penalty box are both empty.
You jinxed it.
Maybe I want some more. Enright in the near corner, passes it down low, and a penalty call coming up.
I told you. You jinxed it. So wait and see who it's to.
I don't know. It looks like Rivermen. Jesse Dick.
Oh my God! Last time we did a game with Jesse Dick,
Justin kept saying, "Oh, a dick in a box."
Lonely Island.
I don't know. He never heard of it before either. I had to teach him about it.
Dick's sitting on a lonely island right now by himself in the penalty box. Maybe he'll get some company.
You're gonna jinx it.
So another power play opportunity for the Bulldogs. Pass down low, centering pass, one-time attempt. No shot on goal. Shot through traffic, deflected in front. Killeen laying, and the puck is in the back of the net. It's a one-goal game with 7:20 left to play.
We had a lot of power play time to work with this period and finally did something with it.
Thornton with his second goal of the game, 25 seconds into the power play. Face-off won by the Bulldogs. And Gustafsson plays it down low. Pass out, hits the back of the net. Shot from the left face-off circle, up out of play. 7:02 remaining in regulation. Face-off won by the Bulldogs. A move by Gustafsson, but loses control. And the Rivermen played out to center ice. Puck up in the air. Just misses the rafters, and play continues. Roth inside the Rivermen blue line. Pass off the boards. Handcuffs Luke Peck. And there's a battle now in the corner. Ashton comes back. And out to center ice, Moyes advances the play. Keepers comes out to play it off the boards, but Luke Peck plays the puck down low. Bulldogs skate it out and make a backhand pass from the knees. It's a 2-on-2 rush. Gustafsson shot off a skate, off the end boards out in front, and Killeen will hang on for a defensive zone face-off. 6:17 remaining. Hunter's shot blocked off the draw. Backhand shot attempt and a left toe save by Killeen. Rivermen unable to clear. Puck poked to the corner by Lefebvre. Reversal of the play, and Moyes tries to, Rouleau tries to clear. Rouleau plays it for Lefebvre, and it's swept around the boards to the far side for Carter Peck. Carter Peck up for Halford. Halford has Carter Peck going to the net. Shot attempt turned aside by keepers. Halford tried to find Ryan Peck, but it comes outside the blue line. And Duhaime plays it over for Lefebvre, who will just dump it back in. Turnover. Ryan Peck picks off the pass and dodges a check to get the puck deep behind the net. Carries it and wheels it back outside the zone. Roth recovers and passes over to the far side for the deflection by Ryan Peck. Keepers sweeps it around the boards, and it goes off a stick just over top of the dasher. Play continues. Icing called against the Bulldogs. We're inside the final 5 minutes. 4:54 left to play in a one-goal game. Face off to the right of keepers, won by the Bulldogs. Arnprior behind their net. Pass out to the far side off the boards, and Roth will fire it back the other way. Jesse Dick makes a move. Backhand, plays it down low. Arnprior with the reverse check on Dick, and the Bulldogs break out over the blue line. Opportunity and a fan shot attempt. Puck goes behind the net. Banking attempt off the skate from behind the net. A shot from the point by Panetta turned aside. Pass back for Panetta. Panetta winds up and turned away by Killeen. Pass over to the right point. Arnprior plays it to the right face-off circle. Rebound opportunity, and it's not in. It's a robbery. Killeen with the stick on the goal line swats it away, and it's still a one-goal lead for the Rivermen with 4:06 left to play.
That was close.
The Bulldogs thought they had it, but will still have to fight to the finish if they want to tie the game. Shot attempt off the face-off, turned aside. Battle along the boards. Puck played off the boards, past Hill. Icing called against the Rivermen. Face-off one, and a one-time shot by Gustafsson off the draw. Glove save by Killeen. Puck played back to the point, deflected by Gustafsson off of Hill's shot to the far side. Played around the boards. Campitelli tried to clear, but it's kept in. Shot attempt blocked. Rebound played down low. Duhaime unable to clear. Goes high off of Halford. Delayed offside. Allows the Rivermen to clear. Campitelli receives the pass down the right side. Shot from that angle, and it's a shoulder save by keepers. Gustafsson over the line. Off a skate of Miracle and played behind the net. Duhaime swats it to the blue line, but Hunter had a shooting lane, but fanned on the shot. Another opportunity blocked, and Johnson will gather the puck and skate out to center ice. Ashton off the bench was looking for the pass, but it was broken up by the Bulldogs, and the Rivermen pass back for Lefebvre. Lefebvre over to Roth. Roth out to center ice for Sutton Allard. Allard from the left face-off circle will shoot on goal. And an easy glove save by keepers, who stops play with 2:40 left in the third period. Well, there's been a lot of offensive zone time for the Bulldogs. They had about 10 minutes on the power play this period, so that explains as much. And they've got a good opportunity to pull even here in the final 3 minutes. Pass out to center ice. Lefebvre had no wheels, and the Bulldogs were able to close the gap and engage in the puck battle. Moyes has it now, and his pass deflected from Ashton over to Allard on the far side, who dodges the check from Arnprior. Pass back to the point, misses, and it's a race. Hines and Roth. Killeen out to play it off the boards for Roth. Roth makes a move around Mayer. Roth carries it, curls and shoots high. Allard plays it down low for Halford. Halford tried to play it off the side of the net, and the Bulldogs, with 1:45 left in the game, Played out to center ice for Halford. Halford skates back into the Rivermen end. Backhand clearing attempt, hits the roof, and we get a stoppage in play with 96 seconds left. Keepers called to the bench as the Bulldogs have the offensive zone face-off. Extra attacker is on, and it's Colin Hines. Face-off will have to wait as the Bulldogs or the Rivermen call the timeout. Face-off won by the Bulldogs. Shot through traffic, misses wide, and the Rivermen clear it for Ashton. Empty net at the far end of the ice. Opportunity for Ashton, and the play offside. Halford was just inside the blue line, and linesman calls offside, negating an opportunity for the Rivermen to seal the deal with the empty net goal. Keepers will go back in as the face-off just outside the blue line. There's still 1:24 left on the clock, so lots of time for the Bulldogs to gain possession and get him to the bench again. Face-off won by the Bulldogs, but Duhame played it up for Halford. Puck played off the boards and shot it on goal. Keepers plays it for Arnprior. Pass up for Thornton. Over to the far side. And Keepers to the bench. Duhame behind his own net for Roth. Roth fires it, and it's blocked down by Hill. Hill shoots. A save made by Colleen. Rebound to the point for Hill. Pass to the left face-off circle. Hines with some stick handling along the boards. Gets some room for himself. Roth keeps him to the outside. Hill at the left point. Pass over to the right side. Shot comes through to the near corner. 32 seconds left. Rivermen out to center ice. Halford has some room. Halford shoots and misses off the glass. 22 seconds left now. Bulldogs with possession. They have to hurry. Pass up the right side and played in. The Rivermen backhand clears over the blue line. Ryan Peck had it. 5 seconds left. Shot on goal from center ice, turned aside by Colleen, and time expires. The Rivermen hang on for a 5-4 win on fight night at the Nick Smith Center. Well, after all that, a 5-3 lead after 40 minutes, and the Rivermen and the Bulldogs get into some fights. And I thought it was going to be something like that. Thornton gets third star of the game, 2 goals for him. And Colleen has to be first star. 56 out of 60 save. What a game from Colleen. Lots of saves in the third period on the penalty kill. And that one save on the goal line with the stick, we thought the Bulldogs had scored. The Bulldogs had thought they had tied it, but Colleen with the robbery, and the Rivermen able to come away with the 5-4 win, Josh.
He was the only one who knew it didn't go in, I think, at that moment when he scooped it away. But yeah, what a game. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff I need to get reviewed. Oh, so that game went a little out of control. A great 16 seconds as we were advised on my phone. So look forward to getting that all fired up into a highlight pack. Had some issues in Frontenac, so I'm not sure if we're gonna have the full game, but we'll have the majority of it coming to you soon. And then I am in Bytown for who's playing in Bytown tomorrow? I'm not even prepared for this, guys. Let me see here. Let me just see who's playing because I'm doing a game. Are you coming to that game?
I'll be there.
There's 2 of us gonna be at that game. I don't know if Justin's gonna make it up with us, but if not, we'll be there. And who are they playing? The Pipers. At 4:30 tomorrow, the Royals play the Pipers, and we will have that game for you guys. Other than that, the rest of the games are going, except for the Rockets and Royals, who played at 1:45 today and lost 10-4. So they're going to be coming off a loss. And then the Mustangs beat the Phantoms 12-5, and you're going to see that later on here. So we hope you enjoyed it. I'm going back to Kingston. He's going home. We're going to get some burgers, too, because we're hungry, and they had no French fries in the canteen.
I'm gonna get some McDoubles with bacon at McDonald's, and that's gonna be yummy yummy for my tummy, and I'm gonna have a good night's sleep, and we're gonna be ready to go tomorrow in Bytown.
McDonald's, if you want to sponsor us, we'll take McDoubles all day. All right, you good to go then?
Yeah, for Ryan Woods and Josh Balderson, Beat 2 Sports Network.
We'll see you tomorrow.